Hi, my name is Deirdre Pierce McDonnell, Chairperson of the Miscarriage Association of Ireland. We provide support for women and their partners who've lost a baby through miscarriage. We have telephone support, email support, our support group meetings, and our website, which is all of the information about the supports available. It's completely normal to feel sad, guilty, angry, shocked after a miscarriage. The feelings can come and go in waves. They can come all at once or over a period of time. You might feel okay one day and sad the next, but it's completely normal. The length of time people grieve a loss of a baby depends on the person. The first year can be really difficult, especially coming up to the due date and other significant dates. People find the due date really, really sad because sometimes people don't remember and only they remember, which makes them sad and angry. But it's important to talk to your partner on the day and maybe take time out to do something special to remember the baby, such as light a candle, go for a walk, buy some flowers, plant a tree, things like that. Sometimes the partners can be forgotten about, because when the woman is going through the physical miscarriage, they feel they need to be there for them and to be supportive for them, so their own feelings can take a back seat. But it's important, when things settle down, to take time to chat and discuss each other's feelings, because you might feel different feelings at different times, and sometimes that can lead to strain in relationship and arguments. So it's just important to take time out to chat to each other, acknowledge each other's grief, and be supportive and kind. When you miscarry at home, I think it's important to call your partner or a family member or friend to come around so they can help you. You may need a lift to a hospital. Don't drive by yourself, because it can be quite painful and can come on suddenly. So get someone to support you and bring you to the hospital, where they'll be able to advise you of how they'll be able to confirm your miscarriage and confirm how it might be managed. People don't really understand unless they have been through the experience themselves. It's just really difficult for them to understand the depth and grief and devastation that miscarriage can bring. It's important, I suppose, for you to tell the person that you're sad and this is really affecting you, because they just won't understand if they haven't experienced it themselves. I suppose in the last few years, women and men have shared their experiences of baby loss on radio, TV, social media, and this has really helped in bringing understanding to society of how just the big impact that miscarriage can have on people. And it's also brought it to the attention, of employers and legislators who are beginning to realise in the workplace how much of an impact this has, and are hopefully legislating towards giving compassionate leave following a miscarriage. There's a variety of places that you can get support. I suppose, firstly, if the miscarriage takes place in a hospital, it's your bereavement or social worker, midwife, that should be able to supply you with support and information. And then, of course, there's your circle of family and friends. Outside of those circles, there's the Miscarriage Association of Ireland. We provide, telephone support, email support meetings, which are being currently held virtually on the third week of the month on a Tuesday and Thursday. They're the main places. Another website which lists all other charities that are available to give support is www.pregnancyandinfantloss.ie. There's a variety of ways that people can remember their baby. They can make an entry in the Miscarriage Association of Ireland Book of Remembrance. A lot of the hospitals and maternity units would have their own books of remembrance too. I just think it's really important that your baby is remembered somewhere. But at home you can plant a tree, get a window box, go for a walk and write your baby's name in the sand, get a piece of jewellery with their name inscribed on it, or just with baby. Things like that really help. The Miscarriage Association have memorial stones in various locations around the country. The details of the locations are on our website. And it's nice to have somewhere physical to go to, like lay some flowers or a teddy. There's usually every year the Miscarriage Association of Ireland holds its annual service of remembrance, which is a beautiful service of music and light, which takes place on the second Sunday in November in St. Teresa's Church, Denora Avenue, South Circular Road, Dublin 8 at 3 p.m. Also, the maternity hospitals generally have a maternity service or service of remembrance during the year. And if you check their websites for details, they're usually in April or November.
Do we get a certificate of death?
Unfortunately, at the moment, up to 24 weeks, there's no certificate of death available. But it's important to have your baby remembered somewhere. So our books of remembrance are really come into play in this area, and people find it comforting that their baby is remembered somewhere. We also have baby remembrance blessings, which can be ordered for free from our website, and we can send out so you could have them at home as a memento. Yes, we have a very comprehensive information booklet that can be downloaded for free from our website and is available to be sent out for free if you email info@miscarriage.ie. It goes through explaining what a miscarriage is, types of miscarriage, and how it's managed in a hospital environment, and then goes on to show what supports are available from the Miscarriage Association, details of our memorial stones, our baby remembrance blessings, books of remembrance, etc. I suppose leave following miscarriage, I suppose it depends on your employer, but currently there's no paid leave, so it would be either sick leave or compassionate leave. Some companies have moved leave from miscarriage from their sick leave to compassionate leave, which is a step in the right direction. But no, there's no legal requirement for a company to do so. But that's currently being debated with the reproductive health bill in the Dáil. So hopefully in the future it will come into play. Yeah, it's really important to acknowledge the loss, even if it's hard to do so, where you find you don't know where to start. I think an easy place to start would be to say, I'm really sorry for your loss. And usually the conversation will flow from there. And just was offer to meet them, go for a coffee, go for a walk, have a chat, see if there's anything you can do, like can you do a shop for them, to get them through the next couple of days, or offer to look after any children they may have already. So yeah, just to be there and to be open to conversation.